go into these particular idols and deal with people. They need substance. They need something of the earth that was created to abode. Okay? Now, our foreparents in old time understood this. That's the reason if they went into a house or a place where someone else used to live, they would throw out all the things that was in the house before they came and start over with their things. Why? Because you don't know if someone prayed a spirit or a god or a demon in certain things. So these idols are connected with spirits living and actually abiding in these different stones, in these statues. That's the reason people hold these things dear to themselves. It could be in their trinkets, it could be in their earrings, it could be in, I mean it's nothing. It's nothing but an idol. But there's demons connected to it, and these demons give power in this earth. It's what you would call good luck charms. What they call a charm. Okay? So what I'm talking about is real. This is what happens within the earth. So the Most High is calling us to separate ourselves from idols. Pictures that's idolized, statues. And I'm going to tell you, our people, I'm talking about black people right now, are some of the biggest idolaters on earth. Mm-hmm. We'll go into a shop and think we're getting some Afrocentric artifact. You have this big black ugly mask with hair right off, and you'll put it on your wall and don't know that a voodoo preacher probably prayed a spirit over it. Or you'll get a statue of a jackal, of a jackal from Egypt, or some type of artifact that you think is art. The Roman Empire are hiding their idolatry through art. It's straight idolatry, and 9 times out of 10, you're bringing a demon or spirit in your house. This is how they do it. And your masons, your powers, they are in agreement with these spirits. They are in full agreement with them. And another example we gave the other week. How did the children of Israel get their golden calf? They received their golden calf by the jewelry on their person. They broke off their earrings and all their jewelry and made the idol. Why? That's what it was before they made it. It was their idol. The Most High says we're not supposed to covet any substance. Now, I'm not saying that people shouldn't wear what they want to wear. I'm just showing you that we cannot look into things more than what they are. They're nothing. They're only what we give to it by making it precious and idolizing it and turning those things into a god. There's some other scriptures on idolatry I wanted to go into, but I just wanted to hit that because that's one of the commandments written of in the Bible. That thou shalt have no other God before thee. And idolatry is looked down upon all through the Bible. Our people have become great idolaters in the northern kingdom. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. You have the North American Indians who make totem poles talking about their ancestors linking back to fallen angels. You have the Indian tribes, all of them are Catholic. The Spanish or Latino tribes are dealing with all types of witchcraft. We need to leave those Catholic churches altogether. Put down those beads, put down those crosses, put down every part of idolatry that we've learned in our satanic slavery system and come back to the Most High God. All right. With that, we're going to conclude this until tomorrow. And I'll open it up for questions. But I wanted to show you the connection between the Illuminist powers. One other thing I wanted to bring out. Dan. All of Dan, and I'm going to bring this out once this book is finished and all that. We're going to bring this out for you. And we're going to teach it in our classes, some of the private classes. All of Dan did not go into Israel. All right, after the fall of Egypt. That's the reason when you look at Dan, who was not too far from Mount Seir, Dan had a smaller portion of Israel or Canaan than any other tribe. They were the smallest. Not because they were the smallest in number, all of them did not go into Israel. There was a faction, a large faction of them that went out. They tell you in Jasher that certain times Dan wasn't mentioned in the Exodus. Why? Because a lot of them got on boats and went over into Greece. And they became the Spartans. So when you look at 300 in Sparta, those were Dan. We're going to bring this all out. And Dan never those Danites never received the commandments that was given to Moses. Therefore, they took the witchcraft practices of Egypt over to Greece to hand them one day to who? Philip of Macedonia, Alexander the Greek, to continue the witchcraft from Egypt to Greece to Rome. So Dan was behind taking Egyptology worships and those gods over to Europe. That's going to be in a teaching coming soon. All right. Let me stop that. One moment before we answer questions.